The Toronto Caribbean Carnival looks very, very different this year with events going online, but the cultural impact remains the same. If you're missing physical carnival, me too, but let's take a trip down memory lane and take a look at the past, present, and future of North America's biggest cultural festival. In 1967, the Caribbean community in Toronto was asked to organize a special event to commemorate Canada's 100th birthday. That one-time event was so popular, it happened every year since, and that is how Caribana was born. The festival went through a couple of name changes and now is officially known as the Toronto Caribbean Carnival. Denise Herrera-Jackson says over the years, the festival has really sparked a curiosity about Caribbean culture within the community.
It really brought all the communities together, and it was really important that their contribution should be acknowledged, because in bringing up that aspect of culture, I think made it much easier for our Caribbean immigrant culture to be amalgamated into a celebration.
Up until 1971, Carnival started at Varsity Stadium and made its way to City Hall. Then it walked its way along University Avenue for about 20 solid years until jumping and waving over to Lakeshore Boulevard and the CNE grounds, where it's been ever since. Dalton Higgins covered Carnival for several years and says that last move in 1991 really changed the vibe of Carnival.
To be perfectly honest, since it left.
Why is that?
Also, why is it? Yeah, I mean, I think because, you know, the Toronto TTC, you could just sort of re-enter the parade route, leave, jump on the TTC. It didn't feel like you were kind of stranded down at the bottom of the city and just kind of, you know, sequestered away from the actual city.
Right.
So when I go to other street parties, festivals, you know, Taste of the Danforth, Salsa on St. Clair, like, it's in the city, so you can just access it quite easily.
Just like any other massive event with such an extensive history, Carnival has been through a lot of changes over the years. But as we look ahead, Anissa O'Morale says the future of Carnival is a bright one.
I think that we are going to be growing in this environment and we are going to be changing. Carnival is dynamic and Toronto allows us to grow that. We are also going to be reaching out, and I think it's really clear that people in Toronto have absorbed us as part of who they are, and we are going to be a milieu now, not just of Caribbean people, but we are going to be Toronto's Carnival.
The virtual Grand Parade is happening next weekend, so make sure you grab your old costumes and join in. Head to torontocarnival.ca for more information on that event, plus all the other events leading up to the big day. For City News, I'm Stephanie Henry.